The Archaeological Survey of India on Monday submitted its report with regard to the ongoing dispute over the Bhojshala temple, Kamal Maula Mosque in Madhya Pradesh's Dhar district. Given to the Madhya Pradesh High Court, the report suggests that the existing structure, which is the mosque, is made from the parts of an earlier temple that can be dated to the Paramara period between the 10th and the 11th century. The ASI report, running into 2,000 pages, indicates that there is a pre-existing structure at the site, which, as per its scientific survey, was a temple. The ASI has based its findings on the scientific investigation it carried out following an order of the Indore bench of the Madhya Pradesh High Court. Taking note of a petition filed by the Hindu Front for Justice against the offering of namaz at the disputed site, the High Court on 11th March had directed the ASI to carry out a scientific survey of the structure. This order of the High Court was in line with the Supreme Court direction asking the ASI to undertake a similar investigation of the Gyanvapi Kashi Vishwanath site in Banaras. The Muslim side challenged the Madhya Pradesh High Court order in the Supreme Court, but the same was not entertained. 1st of April, the Apex Court refused to stay the scientific survey but restrained the ASI from carrying out any physical excavation that could change the character of the premises in question. However, the Supreme Court stayed the proceedings before the High Court. Meanwhile, ASI had begun its work on 22nd March and took 98 days to conclude it. During the investigation, the ASI requested the National Geophysical Research Institute, or the NGRI, to conduct a ground-penetrating radar survey. Representatives from both Hindu and Muslim communities were present during the survey to see the findings. Declared as a protected monument in 1951, this disputed structure in Dhar is treated by the Hindus as a temple dedicated to goddess Saraswati, while the Muslims call it Kamal Maula Mosque. As per an arrangement made by the ASI in April 2003, Hindus perform puja in the premises on Tuesdays, while Muslims offer namaz on Fridays. As per the ASI's report given on Monday, a total of 95 sculptures, sculptural fragments and architectural members with sculptural depictions, inscriptions were noticed during the investigation. Sculptures of 4 armed deities were found carved on the windows. Pillars and beams used in the current structure were found. Images of various Hindu gods and goddesses as well as animals and mythical and composite figures, which includes both human and animals of different shapes, were found in the existing structure, which is a mosque. The ASI report will have significant implications in the case pending before the High Court. The findings virtually support the petitioner's argument that Bhojshala complex is a Hindu temple and is being used as a mosque. The report would be cited to highlight the error in the ASI's 2003 order that fixed limited days for Hindus to pray at the site and allowed Muslims to offer namaz every Friday. Moreover, the report will potentially impact the Supreme Court stay order, due to which the High Court is unable to proceed with the matter. It is the case of the Hindu side that the authorities have violated their fundamental right by denying them full worshipping rights inside the Bhojshala complex. With the ASI report giving hints of a temple at the site, the Hindu side is expected to quote it before the Supreme Court to urge it to let the High Court continue with the hearing and give a conclusive finding on its plea. But most importantly, the ASI's report on Bhojshala is the second such report in a dispute over determination of the character of a religious site, with the first being in the Gyanvapi Kashi Vishwanath case. These court-ordered surveys have happened even as the Places of Worship Act of 1991 freezes the status of religious places of worship as they existed on 15th August 1947, and a challenge to this law is pending in the Supreme Court. ASI has in its 2 reports in the different cases indicated the existence of temples as pre-existing structures. The latest one in Bhojshala is likely to embolden Hindus to strengthen their demands for similar studies on other disputed sites.